going and live. Play us in. All right, everybody. We've been on a bit of a hiatus here in the show. A lot of stuff going on. Kind of hard to squeeze in some show time here, but made a little exception today, even though today we have very little time.
Yeah.
Um, hosting a D&D here tonight. But anyway, want to do an unboxing for everyone since it's been a while.
Yeah.
Ended up really leaning into the whole Vader cosplay. That will be another video. I'm still working on a few things. I have the Black Series Vader helmet, which is perfect the way it is. I'm not going to mess with that. Um, I really took a gamble and bought a complete Vader suit from China. And if anyone has ever ordered anything from China, you know it's always kind of a risk with the sizes, with the quality, with it even coming at all. So I lucked out. Everything is fits very well. The quality is kind of right where you expect it to be for what I spent on it, which wasn't a small amount, but it wasn't a large amount. It was kind of middle road. Um, but there's a little few things that I'm trying to tweak on it, which will make it a lot more movie quality. Really cool for like cosplaying. I know I just ordered the chest box and the belt because the one that came with it was like a firm faux leather, um, very very fake looking up close. I mean, from afar you're like, oh, cool costume. You get close, you can kind of nitpick at it. So, anyway, um, but we're here today unboxing a HOCKET NeoPixel lightsaber, which I purchased off eBay. Again, took a bit of a gamble. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to get, especially with these lightsabers. I know personally a guy I work with. He talks about Imperial Workshop, NeoPixel. He's rattled off like 100,000 different websites and places to go for it. Um, they were all not too expensive for me, but they were being my first one, I kind of wanted to just dabble and not spend as much money. So I went with this brand HOCKET HOCET.
That's a weird name.
It is a weird name, but hopefully it's a cool lightsaber. Um so anyway, I kind of wanted to get that as again I dabble into my cosplay. I'm hoping that'll be a great addition to it. Um we actually have already some battle ready lightsabers. These ones now, if you're in the market looking for this stuff, the little bit that I do know is if you find one that's called a baselit, it's going to be a lot cheaper, and it's for a reason. Um, these are our two here that we currently already own. And the reason why these are baselit is because it's basically like a flashlight where the light just kind of comes up through like a flashlight. This one's a red one. Kind of hard to see in the light. Um, But yeah, the light just kind of shines through like a flashlight. Whereas a NeoPixel, you have the light that kind of shoots up the blade. That's what I'm hoping I'm getting with this. We'll see. But these ones I bought off a kid I worked with for $40. Being a machinist by trade, just by looking at the hilts, it's it's aluminum. They definitely just turned the OD here on the lathe. And I mean, you can see the grind lines in it. They didn't bother polishing anything out. It's a very rough form in here, but we whap the shit out of each other with these. I mean, they're sturdy. The brand unknown, origins unknown. Like I said, I bought them from a kid I worked with for $40. But for base lit lightsabers, they're pretty cool. A lot of cheap fun. So, all right, Poop Pickle. Headset off and get the package, please.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm going to take a moment to a word from our sponsors.
Tall.
Not technically our sponsors
Both smaller.
yet, but Yingling, America's finest brewery. Okay, so here it is. They were kind enough to write on here, as I try not to hit anything. Put your headset back on. Do not crush or bend. So that was very nice of them. They didn't want my packaging crush or bend. I left it in the original eBay sleeve and everything because I didn't know if it'd be a generic box, if it'd be a cool box. Because a lot of the stuff that I unbox, like the black sheath helmets and whatnot, I keep the boxes that they come in because they're just really cool. So you ready to dive in here?
Mhm.
All right.
That looks so cool.
Okay. It's looking like it's kind of just a generic box.
But what about on the other side?
Made in China.
No, the other side just.
It just says product name, Pixel Lightsaber, brand, HOCKET, luminous, 13 different light colors. And again, I'm in no way an expert in the field of these lightsabers, but this does specify 13 kinds of light colors. I know, like the Imperial Workshop and like other like actual like NeoPixel lightsabers, you have like thousands of options, sound options, um, color options. You have character sound bites in there. There's just 100 billion things. This one here just says monochrome, switching mode, collision mode, mute, unmute mode, light memory mode, meteor shower mode. Sound effects are power on, power off. Sound effects, mute, unmute, meteor shower sound effects, collision sound effects, smooth swing sound effects. So just by reading the box here, which apologize. Oh, hey, you know what? You were right there, Poop Pickle. The backside is where the sexy is at. Um, so yeah, nothing like crazy. You know, it's just kind of a picture of what it is. Um, but yeah. So anyway, I know with the more expensive, and not by much, they add, not by much more expensive, but a little bit more expensive. The sound effects you can get and everything else. There's also a thing called tip drag, to where like if you're like Kylo Ren in like the movies when he's like dragging his lightsaber behind him, it's like you can do that. I believe this one, yeah, this one has the collision or clash. Sometimes I've seen it advertised online. It's basically like if you were um, having a duel with someone and your lightsabers collide, clash, it makes the choo, 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 kind of crazy sound. I wish I had a better soundboard. I would make the sound. Hey, we'll just pretend it's a gunshot then. So anyway, um, you want to get to it?
Mhm.
Let's get to it. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this back around because I feel like it just opens up this way.
Yeah. I want to open
Go ahead and get that side then. Ready? Oh.
Wow.
All right, so up top here, I'm going to set this aside for now. There's nothing really to see here. Nothing to write home about. There's nothing up top here.
Oh.
Okay, so it's already, I don't want to knock the little charger they gave me out, but it's already assembled in the box. So that's pretty cool. I think I've seen them before where they come um, not assembled, put together. Okay, so coming out of the foam here, which I may keep this box. I know it's not super sexy, but the foam in here is nice. That's just this is a Type C charger for it. One thing I did read online, which I don't know if this will say it in this one or not. This should be the instruction book here. Nope, that's the warranty. This is the instruction book, right? Correct? Yes. Cool. One thing I did see online. Poop, you want to put that down beside you somewhere so it's not in the way. We're not kicking it around.
Yeah.
You can throw it. Do whatever. Is that I did notice that they would say when charging these, plug it into a computer or like a low powered source or something. Um, Reason being, I don't actually know. Maybe it just can't handle it. But yeah, so let's.
I want to peel it.
I might just let you feel it because this might not come off so great. No, it's actually coming off all right.
I want to peel that part. Oh man.
All right, just it'll come off in one. Well, two of it. Okay, so disassembly. That wasn't hard. Before I turn it on or do anything, I'm going to do something as a man that I rarely ever do, and that is read the instructions first. Just before even getting into it, like I said in the last video, or not the last video, the last lightsabers I had out, um, you could tell the machining quality was just very so-so on those baselit lightsabers I have. On here, there's more attention to detail. Things I don't like right away. You can see these screws. These screws are very pronounced. I don't know if they had Phillips heads and Allen bolts in the Star Wars universe, but that's maybe something I would rather like to see covered up by something else. But I won't pick at it too hard. That and the C-type charger is right here next to the button and everything. If this was me and I was making a design, which I'm not an engineer because the world would be a better place if I was, um, I would put it maybe somewhere on the bottom. Um, Actually, you know what? I probably wouldn't because if you're carrying it as a cosplay, I don't know. I would either maybe put it somewhere in the black and use a cover, or maybe you would have to unscrew it to charge it. But anyway,
I think that's so cool.
that's just me. All right, well let's look at the instructions here, which it's just a little pull out leaflet for the most part. Holy hell. Um, Command operation instructions, boot up, one click switch. Shut down, long press, switch 2 seconds. Color switching, one click switch. Mute, unmute, triple click within zero point 0.8 seconds. Meteor shower mode, double click within 4 seconds. Sound effects, power on and off, mute, unmute, collision sound. I kind of already, blah, 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 blah. Indicator light, type status, charging red light on, finishing green light on. Where that will be lit, I don't actually know when it's charging. Monochrome. So okay, all right. So yeah. The one thing I wanted to find before I turn this on is if and how this blade comes out. Any disassembly will damage the product life. Okay, so for the time being, I'm not going to disassemble the blade from the hilt until I do some further investigating. Um, I will update you guys on that in the comments. But that being said, Poop Pickle, would you like to do the honor? I tell you what, let's do something here. Hit that first switch over there, and then dim down that light over here. That way we can kind of get the full effect. You understand what I'm saying?
Like the first light over there?
Yep.
Turn that one all the way down too.
Not all the way down, but just kind of
Kinda
a little
down.
bit down. Oh man, my finger just wants to press this button so bad.
There.
Better hurry. Yep. Right there. Right there's good. All right. I know the suspense is killing everybody right now. Not that anyone's watching. Oh, actually, no, we have one person watching. Surprise! Hey! Careful! wasn't ready yet. All right, so go ahead. One click. What? Insane.
That was cool.
Hopefully, you guys can pick up on that.
Can I try?
Hold on. So, I, I don't know if that was anyone from Star Wars, but one, two.
Is it a different color?
I don't know who they're trying to mimic there, but it was quite hilarious. All right, so to change colors, color switching, one click switch. Really? Because I feel like I. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Whoa, I like that color. I like that one. Oh, I like that one. I like that one.
So this is kind of the color that I'm going for here. Now, so the crash, if you could tell, it's like it just makes the lightsaber blink. That's kind of weak. And every little movement is causing a sound, so that's whatever. Now, what I'm curious is if probably have to shut that off. Is if I shut this off, will it come back on as red? So hold for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Should shut off. Now.
It does.
Okay.
Can I try?
Go ahead.
It's kind of heavy. Huh.
Yeah. I'm waiting to get in your face.
What?
Nothing. Okay, well he's digging around with that. We'll see here. Now, there's yours. Ooh.
Ooh, white. It looks like Mountain Dew color.
Yeah. It's a Mountain Dew blade. Okay, let's just try to see how we mute things.
I don't like this color.
After triple clicking the button quickly, then sound on or off.
I like this color.
Which is kind of booty because I'd like the on and off, like the bzzz and the clash. But yeah, not the womp womp every 2 seconds. And again, if this was like a more advanced like NeoPixel one, you would have the toe drag where
That's what I tried to do.
it would be like kind of like sparking at the end. Thank God. All right, so there's mute. Um, it's cool. It's definitely right where I thought it would be for the money I spent on it, and as like an entry level one. Um, I'm not upset by it by
I really
much.
like it.
Um, there we go. That's the one I want. I think it'll go well with um, the rest of the cosplay. But the only other thing, again, like I dislike is the clash a little bit. It just kind of blinks at you, um, like as if you were playing laser tag and you got hit. I don't care for that. And also, just hit, 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 hit. It kind of like it doesn't. It If the sound was on, it wouldn't be making the clash sound as much as I am hitting it. Which it is unfortunate that makes that whoosh sound every 5 freaking seconds because the rest of the sound effects aren't that bad. So it's unmuted now. But like as you can see, I can just make a very slight, and it just every little movement just sounds like a violent thrust of a lightsaber. Um, but all in all, pretty cool, huh?
I like that.
All right. Well, I don't know, let's maybe suit up the Vader and see how it looks with it. You're down?
Okay.
All right. Well, this has been Johnny Whitesnake and Poop Pickle. That was our review of the HOCKET Lightsaber. Thanks for watching.